guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights and Tarot, and today I'm doing a review of the Ask Angels Oracle cards, and this is a deck that was actually sent to me by the creator, Melanie Beckler, and I'm very, very fortunate to now have this because, well, you guys will see as I go through this review. First things first, let's take a look at the guidebook that is here. So Melanie actually has a few other decks as well, and you can find them on Amazon, and I will link everything down below. But this is called the Ask Angels Oracle cards. And, you know, it's a substantial little book here. And you have your table of contents. You can see that there's books and CDs and other things that have been created by Melanie Beckler. And then there's a little bit about the cards and about connecting with angels. And for me, you know, I don't believe that, you know, and this is just my personal thing, I don't believe that angels belong to any specific sort of religion. I feel like they are an energy all their own, and that, you know, various cultures and religions have tapped into that energy and kind of incorporated them into their religions under various names. You know, but, you know, for me, you know, because the area I grew up in, which was, you know, Catholic and, well, I guess Buddhist too, but in Christian, you know, many people talked about them as angels. And so those are energies that I do work with, but again, not under a specific religion. Okay, so there's a little bit on how you can work with the cards, cleansing and connecting with them, particular questions that you can ask if you're a little stumped. And then there's some spreads, which I will always at least try out one of the spreads that is given by a particular creator. And then there's also an invocation that you could do with your deck, your brand new deck. Okay, so then they go into the card meetings. And on the card, all you'll have is the name of the angel, and you'll have a message and, of course, an image. But it goes into a lot more detail here. And what I really like about this guidebook is that there's actually a crystal associated with the image. And I don't believe that in the actual card, I don't believe in the actual image there's the depiction of the crystal, but I like that it is here in the guidebook because I do work with crystals. So I thought that was really cool. So you'll get that in here. All right. Then, of course, you have a little bit about your author, Melanie Beckler. And there we go. So let's go ahead and dive into this deck. Heck yeah. Okay, so it came in this lovely little pouch. Didn't have a box or anything, but, you know, I like, you know, I like to change it up. So, you know, some of my decks are in pouches, some of them are in their actual boxes and stuff like that. But this is nice and big as well because you can not only put your deck inside along with the guidebook, but, you know, if you want to travel with like little candle crystals, like, you know, want to have a little travel pack, which I do have a little travel pack if I'm going out of town, you know, I need like my spiritual gear basically. So yeah, so anyway, so we have this, and quickly before we take a look at the cards, I just want to show you the size. I have a standard tarot size here from my Tarot de los Magos. So you can see it's a little taller and wider, obviously, than your standard tarot size, because this is an oracle card. And the only thing I would say is I wish it was a little bit more thick, because it is very thin cardstock, but because it is laminated, I don't feel that it's you know, gonna get tore up over time, basically. So it does have that protective coating. So yes, even though it is a lot more thin, would be really good for people that riffle shuffle. But for me, I'm a side shuffler. I didn't have any problem side shuffling the thinner cardstock. But I think cardstock, you know, it's just up to personal preference anyway. But yeah, it does have that protective coating, which is excellent. Okay, so let's take a look at the backs here. Now, I don't read reversals, and I don't think many people do reversals with oracle cards. I know some do, but obviously, you know, if you were a reversals type person, it'd be hard to do it with these backings. But that is a beautiful image, by the way. Very nice. Okay, so let's jump into these cards. Okay, so like I said before, you know, in the guidebook, it has your phrase or keyword, and then down here you have the name of the angel, and then you have a, you know, a little image here. And there's something about, I don't know, it's just something about the energy that comes through that just really gets me. And like it seems like these keywords are so on point. Now, I will say like the artwork is not really like my thing in terms of artwork, but it's something about the energy. It's something about the keywords, the phrases that I really, really like. And you know what? I don't even mind that there's borders. um, but yeah, I made sure that I did readings with this first before I actually did a review. I wanted to make sure that I give, you know, my honest opinion, of course, as always, but um, I don't know. I was like, whoa, this is like really on point. Like, what's going on here? And you really do feel, at least, okay, so this is just my personal experience. I do feel that there's a presence kind of with these cards. Not as like spiritual presence, you know, because I'm a medium and I do work with spirit, but it's like a big energetic presence. Um, and it just seems that the messages are just, you like feel them inside of you. Like it's weird. Like I don't even know how I explain that. But you know, like I said, you don't have to subscribe to any sort of religion, you know, to work with angels. I mean, you don't even have to call them angels. You can call them whatever you want, winged beings, or you know, whatever, devas. But um, it's just wow. Um, and when I was younger, which, you know, I don't think I was really like brought up in any particular religion. I mean, like when I was 13, my mom like decided I needed religion in my life, or like we all did, or whatever. But, um, you know, it was just kind of like a mishmash, you know, when I was growing up. And I really connected with angels. That's just something I've always connected with like my whole life. See, wow, this card, I love this one. And I'll make sure to do a little mini reading at the end, of course, like always, so that you not only get a wonderful review, but you also get a nice little reading. And of course, there are repeats of certain angels, but that's because they could have a variety of messages. I like the earth grounding into the water, which is interesting. And I noticed some of the images, because, you know, some of it's a little collagey, some of the images seem to be reused sometimes from different directions and points of view, but oftentimes it's because it's the same angel. And I was like, oh, well, that's of course, that's why they would reuse the same image. It's the same freaking angel. Because I was like, wait a minute, didn't I just see that? But yeah, so that makes sense. But yeah, like I said, you know, the image is not like 100% something that I would use um, normally. However, something about this deck, man, and something about the messages. But anyway, let's pop out and pull a card. All right, so let's go ahead and pull ourselves a card, and then we'll take a look in the guidebook, see the Crystal Association and what Melanie Beckler had to say. All right, so what is a message for the people watching this video? If it connects with you, awesome sauce. If it doesn't, that's okay. Hopefully you just enjoyed the review itself. Okay, what do we have here? We have a balance, angel guide Orion, and I connect with that constellation like so much ever since I was a kid. Okay, so let's look in the table of contents here, and it appears that it's alphabetical order in terms of the keyword or phrase. So here we have balance. It's page 37. All right, here we go. To find balance within the new paradigm, your process is threefold. First, it is essential to unite with divine love. Uniting with divine love means to notice and be aware of the divinity flowing throughout all and your part in it. Daily return to this knowing through practices of mindfulness, through meditation, stillness, and taking time to simply be, is through quieting your mind and dropping into your heart that you are able to experience fully the divine nature of all and to realize your oneness with it. Let's see, it gives a little bit more, but let's see, the crystal that we have, crystal to help you find balance, is carnelian. And that's interesting because I myself have been wearing a lot of carnelian lately, and actually for this video is the only time I actually didn't put any carnelian on. I just, have my agate and stuff like that. So very interesting, very, very interesting. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, I'm very grateful to have been able to have this deck sent to me by the creator. I love it. Just kind of want to, share, various creators' work out there, various, artists and writers and, magical creators, basically. And I hope you guys dug this too. And also, I hope you know that with my reviews, I'm not, expecting everybody to like go out and go buy everything, but I just like to put, that energy out there, like a little bit of that, a little bit of love, a little bit more love in our world. So anyway, I hope you guys dug this. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding, ding, ding notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading from me, head over to www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com. Maybe you would like me to use the Ask Angels Oracle deck, in which case you would just let me know upon booking. And I have lots of other things other than my readings in my shop. I have my bracelets that I make, my room and body sprays, my salves. I have Travel Witch altar pendant, my Rainbow Bridge altar pendants, my ancestral altar pendants, and I have my Wally's World Oracle. So yes, I too am a deck creator. I'm an indie deck creator. That's actually my Wallito there. This was community created and community funded May of last year. And I have a newsletter if you want to sign up. It's a witchy newsletter that I hit your inbox on the first of every month, and I do not play the spam game. So if you want to check it out, go ahead and sign up. And please check out my Leon Mystery School. Yes, I am the head mistress of my own online spiritual mystery school. I myself and a few other fabulous teachers that you recognize here on YouTube are teaching some great courses, everything from Mayan astrology, working with the ancestors, past life work, being able to program crystals, connecting crystals with spirituality and science, and working love spells, and just so much good stuff. So definitely check it out. It's 4-week courses, chock full of PDFs and videos and meditations and audio and so much good stuff. And also you get a personal live chat, so you get one-on-one with your instructor each week, and you get a certificate of completion. So definitely check it out if you're interested. We'd be happy to have you. And if you want to throw a little love my way, think about joining the KWT tribe over at patreon.com/kittenswaitsandtarot. And I'll catch you spiritual homies later, all right? Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.